Alright, so this is my very brief video on how to install Shermoto racing levers. It is very, very easy. I removed my mirror just so that wouldn't block the camera. You need two tools, flathead and a 10mm. If you can see that, a 10mm socket. Should be able to bring that in. There you go. Now I already have the shorties on here, but for comparison purposes, this is the stock lever. There you go. So you can already see how much of a difference there is there in size. To take it off, you simply want to use your flathead. There's a bolt here. Put that right there just to hold that in place. And then you're going to want to loosen the little bottom part there. It's really shouldn't be that hard. Just undo it. A couple turns and then take it off. Now do not lose this piece. It's very, very bad if you do. I do apologize, my allergies are kicking up here. This is what it'll look like once you take it off. A little 10mm bolt there. Now this next part's a little on the tricky side. This basically you should be able to just push it up from the bottom here, and it still is slightly twisted, so you just want to loosen it from here. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay. Righty tighty, left and loosey. Just keep pulling it up. And basically it comes out, and then once it stops spinning, you'll be able to feel like, okay, there's no more thread left, no more threads left rather on the bolt, and it comes all the way out, and then you just wiggle it out like so, and then voila, there is that right there. It's not really focusing that well because it's so close to the camera. I do apologize. And then this literally comes right out. Boom. Easy as pie. So, going all the way back to the beginning with the stock lever. This would be your stock lever. It goes in, boom, boom. Bolt comes down like that. Now I'm not going to fight with this too much because I don't want to go back to stock. I like my shorties. But you can see the idea. You would push that down. So, there you go. Boom. Then to reinstall your shorty lever that I just took off, see this little nipple right here? This is what actually, when you apply the pressure on your lever, this is what actually activates everything and causes it to stop. Magic happens and you slow down. So what you want to do, this up, selectors come up. You can see this little, there's a little inlet right there. That's where that little thing goes. So you want to make sure this is lined up. This is the more difficult part. Line that up right there, like so. And you want to line this bad boy up. You can see the hole straight down there. You want to push it in, and this is the part that honestly kind of took a while for me, just because getting the alignment just right is a little bit of a pain. But because the bottom part is threaded, you can pretty much just wiggle and wait for it to go in. Now the first time I did it, I got it in, I was all excited and happy, and I didn't have any pressure on my brakes because that little nipple I just showed you earlier was not in the slot on the new lever, so there was no pressure. There we go. And now that I've gotten it in, just want to simply righty-tighty again. Remember folks, righty-tighty. And once you get, halfway down, you can feel it sticking out the bottom side. You want to go ahead and grab that 10mm socket, put that on there like that. Make sure you switch it over. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Put that down there at the bottom. And I do apologize, my head was hiding that because I am pretty. Sorry, I had dropped it. I'm kind of blind, so I need to see that there. Let's put that in like so. Bring it back up, and then once you get it on there, you can hand tighten it. First of all, boom. Boom, okay, and I'm just going to use the socket to hold it in place while I tighten the rest of it down, like So, boom. And once the top part is tightened, it is very, very important to make sure you go back through and tighten the nut as well. And then voila, you've got brakes. Boom. You can select it, switch it over, all the way like that. I roll with it all the way out because that's just how I feel comfortable. Now it's the same exact way. If I do apologize, if you're motion sickness, please stop watching for just a moment. It's gonna be the same thing on the clutch side. Now on the clutch, I did not remove my mirror. I'm not gonna take it off because I'm slightly mechanically inept, and getting the clutch readjusted to where I like it was a bit of a pain, but you can see there's nothing on this side. You just have another 10 millimeter on the bottom, right there, and you just righty tighty lefty loosey that bad boy off. Same idea, bolt comes off, and then you would again take your stock lever, and you can kind of see how it goes on. You can see the grime and everything, and it goes on right there. Boom, and again, there you go. You can see the difference in the length of the lever. Again, this video, you know, it's just for instructional purposes only, for reference purposes. This is an 07 R6. It is not an R, an S, a V, whatever the case may be. It is a standard YZF R6. The install, literally, you just saw, it took me 10 minutes. The levers themselves are excellent. They come in 2 boxes. The outer box I kind of already threw away, but the other part, they come in a very nice white box. It's got high-tech foam in it. It's really cool. It's really easy to do. If you have any questions, you know, feel free to shoot me a PM, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. The important thing is road test the bike before you go on a ride. So, you know, throw your helmet on, take it around the block real fast, make sure everything's okay, and then you're in business. Easiest way I found to test it, the front brake you can obviously tell just by, you know, pushing it forward or not. The clutch, make sure you have all the pressure right and everything. I just have the bike on a rear stand, and then you can just turn it on and you're in business. Again, I hope this was helpful to you. It is a very, very simple install. Sherm makes some great levers. I love them. I've received a lot of really good compliments. And there you go.